Hey, all you mechanical maniacs, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. Yes, thanks for visiting the channel. And if you don't mind hitting that like button down below, and if this content seems to be appealing to you, by all means, hit that subscribe button as well. I'd certainly appreciate you. Appreciate having you as a subscriber. For those of you that have known me, have come back, welcome back. No, I have not done anything to the Quayzar Customs tow truck. I have not done anything with it. As a matter of fact, I kind of like this whole patina look on this hood. I may go with a totally different route on this and maybe just find junk parts for this and keep it kind of junky, paint it a color, and then just kind of do the whole patina look for it. I may go that route. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with it yet. But yeah, that's where I might be going with it. Rot2Rad, what is it, you may ask? Well, Rot2Rad is where we go out to the junkyard, we find a vehicle that's rotting out there, and we bring it back to the garage, and we turn it into something radical, or at least we try to. Last week, we built this beautifully white Audi R8. It turned out really nice, actually. This was a lit mod, so yeah, definitely head over to the workshop and grab Lit's mod. For this bad boy right here. We didn't do a whole lot of too much custom with it. Does have, the supercharged CG M dual overhead cam motor in it, and this bad boy we threw her on the dyno and she kicked out. There you go, 563 horsepower. Looking at a drag rating, we just barely made it over an A class. So if we took it to the drag strip, we would definitely get our butts handed to us from any other A class vehicle out there. Now, I set it up for you guys to give me a vote on it, whether you liked it. Should I save it or should I sell it? And the response has been overwhelming. You said to save it. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send it over to the parking lot, and we are going to save it. Actually, I think yeah, it'll go out here. So we're going to send it to the parking lot. So I'm going to go black here first. Well, maybe it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So running a QOL mod, and I've got 5 spots out here, as you may notice. What is this, a bag of chips? Man, I'm ADD, I swear to God. 5 spots out here. So the next time, hopefully in a few episodes, we're going to have a few more spots out here, and I'm kind of figuring out how I want to lay this out a little bit, but we will have something. And DJ57 Ben is going to hook me up. Thanks, Ben, for hooking me up, and I will get that to you as soon as I can make up my mind what I want. There we go with that. Other items to take care of. Freddie out there. Freddie's been a loyal subscriber. He's definitely been posted all the time. He would like to have had a shout out. So Freddie, shout out to you, brother. Have a good one. I hope your date is going well. All right, now on to the junkyard. Let's do what we need to do. Like I said, we go to the junkyard, we find something that's rotten, we bring it back in and make it something radical. So we need to do the first step is get to the junkyard. All right. We are back at it in the junkyard, and I say the rust and the dust. All right, now we are going to take care of first things first. We always go to the left. So yeah, between Ben, Sonic, Country Thing, here we go. We've come to our first car right over here just to see what it is. And it is a FMW Panther Mark 1. 113,000 miles. Not too bad. But yeah, it is a vanilla car. This one up here is the Edgewood Wildcat, 167,000 miles, and it's just a standard vanilla car as well. With the QOL mod, I've got it turned up to where I've got every space in the junkyard loaded, so we have plenty of cars to go by. Now we have this Ford, this is a Ford Escort, I believe, yeah. The Brian O'Connor Ford Escort, 132,000 miles. Now, what we've always had said in the past that I think I built one of these before, but not the Brown O'Connor. I I'd like to build all the cars a little bit differently. But we've kind of run out with mods not being so much. We did get a new Ford DLC to come out, so that will be interesting to see if we have anything like that in here. But I usually build one type of car one time, and we move on to other things. I may have to come back and revisit this Ford Escort. I have not pulled up my spreadsheet to look to see when I did this, so I'm going to have to do that real quick. All right, to be quite honest with you, I think I just did it in episode 70, so we may want to skip over this one for right now. Although, what I may want to try to do is start building these Fast and Furious cars. I did do a Fast and Furious series in 2018. This one is the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker 50th anniversary at 74,000 miles. We have done a Bone Shaker before. What episode was that? I don't remember. Episode 9. Yeah, episode 9, we did a Bone Shaker before. So, I mean, with some of the configs I've actually subscribed to and with the new Ford DLC, I'm hoping to find something interesting out here. This is my config. This is just an outrageous pro stock machine. I mean, look at the current horsepower, and that's just stock. Yeah. But we have built one of these before, I believe. This is 149,000 miles. Vanilla car. A Golf GTI, 166. That's kind of out of the range. We want to try to keep it under 150. We've got ourselves a hot rod here, which is always over 200, no matter what. Every car I've seen, it was over 200. Okay, another R8. We just finished one, so we're not going to do that one. All right, we have a couple of vans. We've done the cargo. We've done this one as a police special, the Astro. And we have done the cargo van at 124. Let's see, at 95. Let me see if I can remember. Yeah, we did a standard back in episode 29, so that's not a thing. The Liberty Walk, the Ferrari. 2015 Liberty Walk. Did we do this? I think we have, but 48,000 miles. That's not bad. I did do one. I did the Special. Yeah, the 455, the 458. Yeah, we did do one. Finally found it. Episode 4, Wayback Machine. Yeah, so we're not going to do that one as well. All right, we'll keep looking through here and seeing what we can find. Porsche. We've got this Audi RS6 with 58,000 miles. Now, I think we did do this one, and it got turned down. GT2 Resto mod. Okay. Have we done that? 73 Resto mod? We have done a few Porsches in the past, but I'm not sure if we've actually done this one. I don't see it on my list. So 215,000 miles anyway. It doesn't really matter. We're moving on. BMW Beamer GTR. 122,000 miles. Beamer GTR? I don't think we've done one of these. Every time I see a GTR, I'm thinking a Nissan GTR. So, looking through here, this may be a contender right here, boys and girls. Is this Beamer? What do you got in here? What do you have in here for an engine? Ooh, interesting. This might be an interesting build right there. So we may come back for the Beamer. The Volvo station wagon. Can't really, it's over 150,000 miles anyway. The Moonhawk. This is a cool car. Over 150,000 miles. It's a V8 special. Nice car, but just not kicking it right now. What's back there? I am not seeing any of the new Ford DLC items. Oh, this is Sylvia. 2002 Sylvia. Now, this is... it's just a standard, 74,000 miles. Do believe we did this too. Or see, I've done a lot of these. Yeah, episode 3. So it's like I'm going into the Wayback Machine, and I'm catching all these cars. Dodge Charger. Yes, we have done that. Moonwalk. Man. Vanilla car. Ford Mustang. This is a drag car. 209. I haven't done one of these, but 209,000 miles. Ford Fiesta. Is this? Yeah, it's the van version. 57,000 miles. I don't think I'm going to do that. Mercedes, 12,000 miles. It's the lit edition. Now. 2021. Really? I actually don't think I've done this. How can you balk at those miles? And it is a lit edition. Okay. Not really liking the wheels and tires on it, that's for sure. Let me take a look at this 57. This is definitely a mod that I have not done yet. Project X at 180,000 miles. So close. Would love to have built this one. That's okay. Mercedes over here, on the other hand, has me... Okay, so it's going to be from between the Mercedes, which this is surprising. It says 2021 on it. What is this? This is the 300 SL. Yeah, I am not seeing it. We may have to go with the 300 SL here. Interesting. I mean, look at the miles on it. 12,000 miles. You can't really do wrong with that, really. And it's the lit edition. What was the other one over where we had? That I was on the fence for. Oh, the BMW. So we've got the Beamer at 122. I guess we'll do the Mercedes. The Mercedes got the lowest miles, and I don't think we've done this one before. And we're going to have to do something special with it to make it stand out. Even though it is the lit edition, this is another lit car. We may have to do something a little bit different with it. So let's go ahead. We're going to buy it. We're going to send her to the garage. And let's see what we can do with it, shall we? All right, we're going to send it to the garage and then see you when we get there. All right. Got here and grab our Mercedes here. Yeah, kind of a funky little car here, isn't it? So let's go ahead and send her over and give her a bath. Let's get rid of all the rat feces and everything else on it. But yeah, how you guys doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. I tell you what, I just enjoy talking with everyone over on the Discord channel. Between Matt, Sonic Fear, Ben, you guys are doing an awesome job over there with all the configs. I tell you what, with Metzi and with all the configs these guys are building, it's really making the game just taking it to a whole different level. So you guys have, anyone who's watching, I will tell you, I was not a big mod fan as far as modding the game itself. Now, getting stuff from the workshop, yes, okay, good, great. All good, all well and good. But grabbing things and then modding the game itself, I really wasn't big on. But I tell you what, this QOL mod, I can't say it enough. I'll put the link down below to go get it. And I'll link to my video. I'll leave it up here in the corner to how to install it and have fun with it. So it is just something that just takes the game to a whole new level. And I can't say enough about it. All right, I am going to start tearing this thing apart. It doesn't look like it's not too bad a shape. I'm going to start tearing it apart. I'm going to definitely find something better than these wheels to go on it. So I will catch you guys in a little bit as we tear this thing down. I'll catch you in a few. Alrighty, we get back into it here. We're going to start building the rear end. We went in with a blue look. And I've actually done a few more things. I've actually painted the hub, which I usually don't do normally. And I've actually painted out the wheel hub here. Yeah, usually I don't do that to these pieces, but I did this time around just to see what it's going to look like. And wait till you see the shock absorber. This is going to be like a classic car that's in a showroom for sure, because what I've got going on here, watch what I do with the shock absorber. Oh my god, the shock absorber's chrome. But hey, fear not, we've painted this and we kept the springs yellow. How's that? Just kept them bad boys yellow. I did paint these too. They didn't come out like as much as I wanted them to. But yeah, we got those all in there. But that looks good. That looks good. We got drilled and slotted brakes with the pads. Now you're saying, wait a minute, Hurst. That is red. You got it. Had a little slice of red on there. Heck yeah. I'm gonna spicing things up with this Mercedes. Now, given that this is a deal, this is the lit version of this Mercedes. Hey, this has got to stand out, right? This has got to be one of those cars that when you drive it around, you get looked at, and definitely that's what you're going to get when you see this. I think I've landed on a color for it, and I'm hoping it suits you guys as well. Now, with all this being put together, I went ahead and put the battery in and the fuel tank and the fuel pump and the exhaust system just because they were available and I got them done. And that takes care of the rear end. That is one pretty looking blue right there. Now, for the front, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do the entire thing in blue. So that'll be a little interesting. It's going to take me a little bit longer than I think I expected. Actually, I'm not doing this. Let's lower this down. Let's go ahead and get the body done on this. It's red now, but I don't expect for it to stay red. $500 for that. Let's clean that sucker up. Ooh, very pretty. Pretty. Okay, we're going to get that out of the way. All right. It is a nice looking red, honestly. But it doesn't really go with the whole blue axle underneath there, does it? We'll figure out something. Definitely for sure. All right, let's go ahead and put this up. We have a few parts in here. Yeah, we got it. We're going to take the front end apart. We'll get this taken care of, and then we're going to tackle the motor. The motor's going to be a beast. So, sit back, relax. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, I have painted every piece of this front end. So let's see how it looks like after I put it all together. Well, I didn't paint the bushings, of course, but yeah, I painted even the steering rack, even though you can't really tell. It painted a chrome-like color. So we'll get to see how this looks. Even the knuckles done. Upper and lower control arms painted, polished, ready to go. I need to assemble. Oops. I need to assemble the shock absorbers. I forgot to do that. So I'm loving this blue, actually. I'm really liking the way this blue turned out. I'm going to put that in. Oh, you know what? I didn't think I painted the hub. I didn't paint the hub. There was no need to, right? And I'm like, painting the bearing. Of course not. I did paint the wheel hub there. We have that with the brake pads, which are red. Yep, believe it or not, it is red. So yeah, we're going to keep that as such. Let's get the shock absorbers done. Yes, very chromy. Top and bottom. The whole chrome. It's all chrome top to bottom and yellow. That little spice of yellow underneath there. It's just going to pop. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do with the engine color, to be quite honest with you. Because usually I try to do the engine color throughout the car, and I don't think I'm going to with this. I think what I'm going to do is just go completely black with it. I think I'm going to go with a black engine. That way, I've got enough colors going on right now, and I think any other color for the engine might just throw it all off. I mean, I could paint it a very dark blue, but I think it would like clash with the front end, the way I've got this front end all painted up. So, I don't think that's going to work. I think black is going to be probably the best way to go about it. It will have red accents. Nothing I can do about that with the tuned parts. Is it exactly what it's going to be. Let's see. Bearing in there. Hub in there. And go. I think you're good there. I need a bushing there. Now, did I get the bushing over there as well? Yeah, bushing's back there. Okay, so there we have it with the whole front end. Like a light powdery blue, medium blue, with the yellow and chrome going on. That looks pretty good actually. Really actually looks pretty good. I'm not keeping the car red. I think it would be kind of weird to have it red, but we're gonna go with something a little bit different. And I know what wheels I'm gonna put on it. People are gonna hate me, but I think I know what wheels I'm gonna put on it. All right, let's check my inventory. I don't need that. Don't need that. I bought a new gearbox, but I'm going to go for a better one. These are 205s. 205 60 17s all the way around. Really? Wow. That was a bigger wheel than that. We're going to keep one for a reference, basically. And then let's go ahead and yank this bad boy out. I don't think I need to. I think I need to drain the oil out of it, that's for sure. Let's move you over to one. Pull you out. All right. Now that we have you pulled out, we're going to take a look in the engine compartment and do air filtered base. Let's see. We're going to gather up. Oh, there they are. One there and one there. So let's go ahead and get these bad boys. So, radiator, washer reservoir, brake servo. All right, so I've got those. And that. Now, I don't know if I pull that. Okay, let me see what we have here. Air filter base. Can I paint that? I'm going to try and paint that probably. All right, now that I have the engine, out of it, we're going to go ahead and take it over here. We're going to mount it up. One of the things I would like to do with these, right, is to keep the engine block and crankshaft. I don't know what it is. It's just one of my quirks that I would like to try to keep it like that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to try and take this thing apart. And all I want to salvage out of here is the block and the crankshaft. That is my main objective, is just to get that stuff out of here. So we're going to tear this down. We're going to sell the parts with the exception of the block and crankshaft. Hopefully we can repair those pieces, and then we'll get the painting and do it. I didn't realize this had that many pieces. We gotta take it apart, otherwise I would just skipped over this part. All right. So yeah, while I'm taking this thing apart, I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. Hopefully the engine block will be good. We'll clean it up and we'll bring it back in. We're gonna have the engine block more or less black, and the rest of it the chrome with the red accents, and we're gonna keep it like that under the hood. All right, I'll be back in a few. And hopefully when we come back, I'll have this thing ready to put back together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this turns out. I think I've got most of the parts that I need. Probably not all of them. Now we've got this air filter base here. It kind of goes with the engine, of course. Does that require clips? It does, actually. One clip or two? One A clip. I did not realize that. Let's go ahead and go ahead and get that clip. Let's go clip. Clip. Boom. Done. I'm not going to paint the clip, but all right. So for the front of this, I've got the water pump, which I painted more of a silvery chrome color. Alternator is the I6. Crankshaft did turn out okay, so we were good with that. So I need that, and that. So let's go ahead and open a shopping list. Water pump pulley, done. Crankshaft pulley, done. Alternator IB. We're going here to get that. Got that. And the power steering pump. Boom. Done. Okay. So I knew there was going to be some parts down in the front of this that I was not going to be able to capture. I'm not painting them, so I'm going to keep that chrome and red. I wish the red would be... I wish the red would actually paint. But that's okay. Got both the belts on already. Look at that. And a fan. So let's go ahead and get the fan. We're going to have to bounce out of here. Go here. Stop and last fan B. And yeah, that could be like a metallic-y looking color. We're good with that. Man, it did take long to complete the front end of that, did it? Alright. Fuel filter. Decided to paint it blue. Try to give some blue accents inside this engine. Compartment outside the red. So you're going to have the red and the blue from underneath being brought up into the engine compartment. What do you think about that? Okay, now we got this intake manifold is definitely chrome. Very, very chrome. Fuel injector. Now this was all red and a black. I think that worked out okay. I think that works out okay for that piece of it anyway. Spark plugs in. Okay. I think I've got most of this taken care of. We will see though, because I think I may have bought a few more pieces than I needed to, but hey, I didn't want to come back in here and have to buy more pieces. Definitely going to be a brand new engine inside and out. Looks like I forgot the oil filter as well, but that oil filter is going to have to get painted. So I know it's going to be like an i6 or i4 oil filter. They're crappy looking colors. Yeah, there has to be something different. Let's see, rockers. This is actually going a lot quicker than I thought it would. These are going in pretty quick. Okay, so we have another camshaft cap. Camshaft goes in. Gear. What? I didn't get the gear? Okay, well. Oh, it was a basic gear, that's why. That makes sense. Makes total sense. Alright, come on, there we go. Ah, come on. I had it. Everything keeps moving on me. Alright, now this is going to go blue. Which, I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. With all the pieces underneath there. You know what? I may want to take that back and paint it a different color. Alright, so that timing sprocket. Got that. Distributor base. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get a few pieces. So we need distributor A. Need an i6 oil filter. Throttle. Okay. Some of this I'll go ahead and pick up. Distributor A. Done. Throttle. Done. Oil filter. It's white. Done. Okay. Throttle can go on. Distributor can go on. I guess we'll go ahead and throw the oil filter in. It's white. I don't think it really matters that much. We need rotor. Intake base. Okay. This is... Okay, so... Intake hose. Gonna have to paint that. Go to the tune shop and get the rotor. Cancel search. Clear search. Just engine compartment parts here. Alright, we're gonna find distributors. with the distributor A. Probably that one. I would bet it's that one. I'm going to have to paint that yellow. And we need clips. So we're going to need 2 of these clips. All right. And I'm repainting that top. I thought blue was going to look cool underneath there, but I think I just don't think it works. So we're going to go ahead and paint shop. We're going to paint this black. Yep. Gonna get rid of this and paint it, you know, just an aluminum looking color. That's good. What else did I have in here that I thought I needed to paint? Oh, my distributor cap. Definitely gonna go yellow. Yellow and black engine, man. It's gonna look. I got a fuel filter that's blue. It's the only thing that's blue on it. See how this is going to look stupid. A little bit of a blue. It's just like a touch of blue back there. I don't think it's going to be too bad. But yeah, we'll keep it on there. All right, with the aluminum intake, that looks a whole lot better than the blue. Sure. Distributor rotor. I6 cap. Yep. So we're going to put the clips on there. Come on. 2 clips. Wires. Yeah, and intake hose, right? Right. In the back here, we need to do this. And I'm not making the same mistake again. I do need to build the underneath of this as well. So we are going to grab that. Okay. Come on. Okay, it's not wanting to rotate for me. Go. I don't know how many bearing caps are on this. I was assuming 4, so I could be wrong. Most V8 engines have 3. The way this thing is designed, I really thought it took 4. It may even take 5, it looks like. Holy crap. May need another one. Yeah, I'm going to need another one. What do you know about that? Actually, I may need... Yeah, I need one more. No, I wasn't expecting that. So, yeah. What is up with that? Was not expecting to have that many. But that's okay. We got it. All right, that's on. That's on. And we are done with the Mercedes engine. All right, let's go ahead and rotate you back. All right, I think you're good to go. Right. Take it off the engine stand. Run it over here. Install it. Yes. How's that look in the engine bay? Not too bad. Not too shabby, actually. Looking pretty good. Got that little bit of blue. You see that little bit of blue down below, so that's cool. Kind of mixes it up a little bit. All right. A little bit of red. All right, so what do we have in here? We have, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. I think I've already got that on there, so we've got that. Okay. Let's put this underneath. We need a transmission. And the other half of this exhaust system. There we go. And then we'll get that from the engine bay. All right, we need the gearbox. Let's go ahead and get the gearbox. I love how this is done. Okay. We need a starter as well. Now that I've got that, one drive shaft. No, and I did not paint the drive shaft. So drivetrain is intact. All right, now that we have that, let's go ahead and do body parts. So we're going to need this, 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 this. Get that window? I don't know if I did or not. If I didn't, I did now. Okay, fresh imports. We are going to do everything of lits, which means a total blackout of this car. Black trim. Yeah, I got that 2 pieces. This is going to be interesting how I'm going to go about doing this, because this is going to be this all blacked out. All right, we had a slight problem there. My decided to not cooperate there for a second. I don't know if these pieces are paintable or not. We're going to find out here in a few minutes. We're going to get that. That mirror. And get that mirror. Okay, so let's get... Yeah, that was kind of odd. My recorder decided to quit on me for some reason right out of nowhere. I don't know why either. But we're going to find out. All right, what I want to do at this point is I want to see if these parts are paintable. Before I put a set of wheels on it. So this we're going to do this a little bit differently today. We want to move it to the paint booth on blocks. So this is what we're going to do. I want to see just what this car is going to look like. I like the red. I really do like the red with the whole black. Yeah, so it doesn't... So I'm thinking to go with this, but not with the chrome, with more of the gloss solid metallic look. Don't know if that's going to look okay with that. I think maybe if I darken it up a little bit. Yeah. I think that'll look pretty good. All right. So the blackened pieces stay black, which is cool. I like that. We don't have a black trim around the window. That's sad. I'm going to paint that up. Right there, that's going to be cool. Woohoo. Well, yeah, we actually did it a little bit different than we used to. Yeah. I think that works. Okay, we're going to move you back into the car lift. So we've got you all painted, all dressed up. What seats do we have here? All right, let's see. I don't know if we can paint these seats or not, but we are going to give it a heck of a shot. Whoa, almost got my clock cleaned on that one. All right, let's go to the interior shop. pagoda seats. And we're going to go with the pagoda steering wheel. I'm not fond of that steering wheel, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see if we can paint. Ooh, we can paint these parts. We're going to paint everything. Yes. I wonder if I need to paint that just a little bit darker. That's the color of the car. We'll go 60. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're going to go 60%, paint everything. Love this with the QL mod. You can paint the seats. Just gotta love it. Okay, so that's done with the seats. Steering wheel. What do I want for a steering wheel? Oh my gosh. I actually just want something. Something basic. But I think I'm gonna go with steering wheel B here. Can I paint the steering wheel as well? Yes, I can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to paint that same color as seats. That's going to look interesting. You know, I would, but I think I'm going to leave it black. I think it just... We'll take a look at it, but I think I'm just going to leave it black. Let's see what this is going to look like. All right. Blue seats, black. I think that black steering wheel looks fine in there. That looks good. I do like the choice of the steering wheel. Now, for the final piece of this. That's the rear window. Did I put the rear window in? Yeah. Definitely need to put the exhaust manifold. So let's put that in real quick. I'm thinking about it. There we go. And might as well fill up with the fluids. So I know what I'm going to put on here. And it's kind of a classic wheel. Probably really wouldn't fit on this car anyway. But going with it. I'm thinking... what we got here? Oh, brakes. Brakes. I love the look of the blue and the red with the chrome and yellow. Just a lot of colors going on you would not think would go together. Yeah, it does. It actually does work. I think Sonic Fear, or no, I think one of the guys over on the Discord channel posted a picture of pink and gold. The pink and gold car. You would think pink and gold goes together. Man, it does. Surprised me. All right, so wheels and tires. Our wheels. What I need to do is do this, right? Well, need to separate. So what I've been doing is if you separate these parts, if you like actually take these, this is a square separate. So this was... if you were to take this and you go, okay, I need this, right, for the QL mod. Now, if you went into tires and you say, oh, I want these set of tires, right, does that, 35, 12? Nope, it didn't work out. Oh, wait a minute. Open your shopping list, you go, wheel. It brings it right up, and it brings up the size for you, right? But that's not what I want. So that would be good for a... that would be good. Let's say 205, 60, 17, 205, 17, 205, 17, 205, 17. The wheels I want to put on it have recently hit the marketplace. And it's going to be these Ford wheels right here, these knockoffs. I like the spinners on it. Now, we could have gone with the Typhoon type wheels. I like those as well. But because we have the Ford wheels and it has more of a rugged design. I'm going to go with the GT40 wheels on it. We're going to go all 4. We're not going to do it with an offset. Size is 17, but we're going to bump that bad boy up to 18. That's right, 18. And we're going to go full chrome on this. Seeing as how my shock absorbers are chrome, we are going full chrome on the rims just to see how these things are going. So yeah, we're going to go full chrome. Yeah, these are going to look... These will have this... They actually have this old style look to them. But with their chrome, kind of... I feel like it updates it a little bit. I don't know what it is about these wheels. Some cars look really good with these wheels. I mean, if you look on my tow truck, I have basically a similar type of wheel with the knockoffs, right? I love these wheels. But for this, because it's an older type car, I felt like the GT40 wheels fit it better. We're going to go tires. Go with my standard, I believe. We are going to go, I'm going to do an 18 profile. Go with the 50. 205. See if we can go with a 225 on the back, shall we? Actually, do a 235. We go to a couple of those. Let's see how those are going to fit. I want to fit those on the back first and see how it's going to, what the fit up is going to be. Usually I do this off camera, so I'm not dealing with having to do this off and on. But while I was putting the engine together, I thought, oh, this would be awesome. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, let me get down here. I actually feel like I probably could have gone just a skosh wider, but I think that'll do it. I think those will work. So while we're looking at those, we're gonna go 2 more. And we're going to go with the front with a 215/50. How's that? 2 of those, yeah. What did I just do? Oh man, you know, I go through this so quickly that I really screw things up sometimes. Okay, so that's going on. Woohoo. Yeah. So the Ford GT40 wheels, to me, look really awesome on here. Just like the looks of them. Now, if it wasn't going to be for these, I would have went with those, which are the Typhoon wheels. But I do like these. All right, with this in mind, what does it look like? I think we've got it pretty well set up. Looks pretty cool. All right, and we've put fuel and everything else in it. Okay, just one quick thing I want to make sure of. A couple of things. Brush import. Windshield does not have this rear window. Windshield B? What's windshield B? Go ahead and get windshield B. Let's take that off. There we go. Windshield B. There we go. That matches up better. That's done. Need a Quayzar plate, of course. So let's get ourselves a Quayzar plate. There we go. Not putting one on the front. If there's one on the front, I'm gonna cry. Why, Lit? Why? Take that thing off. I'm not gonna put one on there. Okay, so seats painted. Okay. So let's go ahead and put her all the way down. Down. Is there any of a stance to it? Not really. It's pretty squared off. Alright, let's go to the test path and get everything taken care of there. Wheel alignment is always... You always need this. Because if you're going to take this bad boy out on a track, it will not work. I remember taking a car out on the drag strip. And I hadn't done this, right? Kept pulling to the left. Pulled me right over the line. It's like, I lost the race because of it. That kind of upset me. But I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I figured out, oh, I didn't align the wheels. No wonder it was pulling me over the line. Alright. Alright. Now let's send you over to the dyno. Now, I don't think I have anything on here. I have nothing to tune. Drive shaft, vibrators, nothing. Yeah, so it's just straight up. Let's do a dyno and see what we get. Alright, let's go. We pulled 260 out of it. But a drag rating of C. So we didn't even really get too much more power out of it. And I put all the performance parts in there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this beauty? We're going to take her and send her out front, and then take another good look at it in the sunlight. There we have it. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Now it is up to you, ladies and gentlemen, to save it or sell it. This is all up to you. This is where audience participation comes in. You get to vote. Send your comments down below. Let me know what you think of it and what I should do to it. Should I save it or do I sell it? Yep, with the Ford GT wheels on there, it just kind of looks awesome on it. Yes, sir. Woohoo! All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. I totally appreciate it. We had a little bit of a glitch during the video, but we made it through. Thanks again for all the subscribers. Hit that like button. I hope to see you in the next episode of Rot2Rad. Until then, please vote. Save it or sell it. Until next time, it's Hurst Quayzar saying good night, everyone, and I am out.